The question is, when I watch the news, it's hard not to worry about how world events might impact my family. What are some things that can help me remain calm?
I definitely have a very hard time consuming information about violence and conflict in the news because it does feel so immediate and close to me having a parent that's in the military. It just becomes personal. A big thing for me is knowing when to take breaks and to step away. I remember last year we were watching a documentary about violence in the Middle East in my world history class, and I had to ask to step out. I think sometimes it feels really hard to do that because there's this expectation that we can cope with things and we should be able to handle things, but sometimes you can't, and it's really, really important that you give yourself the space to distance yourself when you need to take care of yourself.
I love that because I think you're right. A lot of times we're in a situation where maybe all of our classmates are doing the same thing, but it's affecting us a little bit differently. So we can feel like, hey, I should be able to handle this. I'm the same age as these people. It's no big deal. But it is so important to listen to yourself. All of our experiences cause us to see life a little bit differently. Pay attention to yourself and do what you need to do. Sometimes these events that are happening in the world cause us enough distress so that it's interrupting our daily functioning. So if you ever get to the point where you're feeling like your stress levels are impacting your ability to be successful in school, or maybe you're feeling so anxious that you don't want to get out of bed or something like that, talk to an adult, talk to your parent about these things and think about whether you need additional support.
If your school has an MFLAC, that's definitely a great resource because those people are specifically trained to deal with military families, and so they'll really be able to understand what you're going through.